Yo, what it do, y'all? What it do? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all back again with Craig T. As I said, y'all not here for me, y'all here for us, and y'all here to be entertainment. So when y'all come on this entertainment platform for this couple channel, what we gonna do better?
We're doing is communication important in a relationship.
I didn't mean that. I meant when they come on this platform, what are we doing for them? We are entertaining y'all. But this video is what she just said, y'all. This video is exactly what she just said. Communication in a relationship, y'all, is key. Fact. This is probably one of our most important relationship advice. Communication. Communication. Communication.
And we know because we been together 2 years and some change.
Yes, y'all. Communication, communication, y'all. Communication. When I tell y'all,
even if it's bad, good, or ugly.
My communication is terrible, y'all. I get mad and I just be like, what the fuck? So I don't even want to talk. Sometimes I just chop your leg off.
Sometimes for me, y'all, I literally shut all the way. Well, I don't want to talk at all sometimes. So,
Communication me, y'all.
well, we way better when
I even told y'all that communication ain't key. They lied to y'all. Communication is key. It's good for your mental health, you know. And even with like something I just talked to my girl about like last night. It was at night before us with no big deal. I was telling her how I feel about the stuff we working and my boy coming in town. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And I told her, and she made me feel better. She's like, we can do this, we can try to make it better, everything. But it was good because it was good for me to let that out because that was really like affecting me, my mental health. And it's a lot of stuff that's coming down. It's a lot of stuff, all at once, But we got it, we making it through it, But I was happy that I actually communicated with her and told her that, and she gave me some good feedback. So that was just that. And that was just like recently, but it's more to communication. That's a lot more to communication. It really helps y'all, bro. When I tell y'all, bro, communication helps, bro. It really helps with the mental, y'all, for real. Especially if you're that type of person that always keep a lot of stuff in, you don't want to tell your partner stuff, stop doing that. You need your ass to do that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because that can be your reliever. And on top of that, y'all can come together with a plan to make you feel better, make both y'all feel better, y'all can move on.
And it makes y'all relationship a lot stronger than everything.
Communication, y'all. Communication, man.
And they give y'all both an open heart space in a safe place for each other.
Communication, man. Like, subscribe. Just communication.
I feel like if you don't have communication or if you're not trying to work on it, you're not going to never, ever get nowhere in a relationship. It's going to be like you study running in the same circle over and over and over. You're going to literally be catching yourself in an argument every time y'all talk. And it be a time like that. Especially when y'all first get together, don't run. You gotta communicate it, y'all gotta work it out because it's gonna be a time when y'all gonna argue every single day. But if you do not communicate and if you're not giving each other the response, it's not going to work.
And the communication, y'all, it's a two-way thing, bro. Like, we both, or you guys both, need to be actually processing what each other is saying. Not just saying, yeah, I got you. Y'all need to process that shit. Let that shit go in y'all head and simmer down and slow y'all fucking asses down. Sit y'all black, white, Hispanic, orange, yellow, green, whatever the fuck you is. Sit your ass down. Think, bro, about whatever's going on in your life, whatever your partner's trying to tell you, bro, and then come up with a plan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, bro. You gotta think like you gotta think, bro, and you gotta communicate because If you're not communicating, bro, how will your partner know what you're doing? Or how will you know what your partner doing? You know, your partner could be on the brink of. Listen, y'all, this facts, this real story. Listen, I'm gonna drop some real shit right now, y'all. Listen. Last year, y'all, I didn't commit suicide, y'all. This some real shit. I'm telling to the camera. I told my mama, I told my brothers, I told TJ, I told everybody knows. Bro, this girl saved me, y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about depressed like a motherfucker, bro. Communication, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro.
And we didn't even know each other.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
We was probably like,
bro.
Together probably about 7-8 months at the time. And he's really not an open person, like.
And hold on, to you hood, goofy ass niggas that like to laugh and crack on motherfuckers, I'm gonna explain like how it was. Like, it's not something where it's just like, oh, boom, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this shit, well, it is something like that. It just came up out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? I was on the shrooms. Man. The shrooms that made me think deep, but I had took too much of the shrooms. I'm not telling y'all this, but it's really real. And like, she was actually my savior for that night. Got me to the hospital and everything. Y'all, this is real stuff, real facts.
And it all started because I made him communicate that day. I literally got off work.
And she started praying for me, y'all. Everybody know this story except y'all people, all my family and everything. All of them know this. So all our family is not new to this. And people that don't know us, y'all don't know this. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be like, oh, yeah, real sweet. Jane, yeah, she helped me out. Then died on the second floor.
I literally got off work. I was tired. I was really tired that day. And he was eating like a bag of chips. And I kept saying, all right, you need to stop eating like a bag of chips.
When she say eating them, she talking about mushrooms.
So I lay down.
Fucking them up.
I could see he was getting a kind of a little lit. Even though I'm tired, and mind y'all, we like 7-8 months in this relationship at the time. I can't remember like what time of the month it was at the time. But at the time, we wasn't like really. I wasn't staying with him at the time. I literally probably moved with him. After that, I moved with him probably weeks later and after that. But anyways, I wasn't staying with him at the time. We wasn't staying together, but I would be at his house a lot. Like, I would go to his house probably 2 to 3 times out of the week. Sometimes a day.
I stayed with my mom at this time, y'all.
I stayed with my mom.
Me too. My mom just stayed next door. She just wasn't in my apartment, but she was next door. My lady, I wouldn't know how you like that. She wasn't next door, y'all. I love my mom, y'all.
So
I love my daddy too.
We wasn't he wasn't really a good communicator, and I wasn't really either, because mind y'all, I'm really younger than him, like a whole mentally level of different mind level of him, and I'm still him to this day, but he's still teaching me certain stuff. And I'm not saying like I'm dumb at certain stuff, but it's just like, you know, when you have somebody older than you, they be on a whole other level of you. But that day, he was saying like stuff was bothering him, and I just turned around and I was like, we're gonna talk about it, because he never liked to talk about stuff, like never.
And I never been depressed or anything before in my life, so I never knew how I felt. That was like actually my first time actually dealing with depression.
So I'm like, we're gonna talk about it.
And I'm 20-something years old. I'm talking about over 25. My bad, man.
I'm like, we're gonna talk about it. And he like, no. So I set up and I forced him to talk. And I'm talking about we getting really deep. And to make your partner feel comfortable, you also have to get really deep too. Especially if y'all first, and that's the beginning of y'all relationship. Because my job was, like I said, about 7 to 8 months at the time. So you have to communicate to bring it open. Somebody has to start it open. And I made him open himself, because I feel like if we never would have opened that day, I don't know when we would have opened, but luckily we opened sooner than that, because 7 to 8 months we should have been starting, unraveling. We knew stuff about each other, but we never got, deep. We never got really deep. We we like, okay, we tell each other little stuff about our families and whatever. We didn't know each other mamas or whatever. We'll probably hear each other talking on the phone with our moms or, siblings or, friends or whatever. But we never got into our personal life because, sometimes you never know where nobody is at. You never know if something's going to be serious or not. So you have to communicate to know if y'all going to get to that point. To even know if you're going to get serious, you have to communicate. But I literally made him open up. And if he wouldn't open up to me that day, I can never just know like what would have happened. Or if it was, or what he would have just, or how deep would he thought, how deep did his thoughts would have got to him. Because, drugs can get to you sometimes. You can. You feel like you having a good time, them drugs will start eating you up.
Beat the shit out your ass.
You will be on a whole nother planet.
I thought, wake the fuck up, boy.
But yes, I really feel like communication is the key because there can be a life and death situation in your relationship, and it can be a lifesaver for you. But this gonna be just a little short video but we both feel like communication is very important. If you want us to do a longer video of like communication, because we do feel like there's more to it, but like we said, we just want to do short videos today about our opinions on certain topics, and communication is one of them. And I feel like communication is a very, 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 very important if you want your relationship to last.
But with that being said, y'all know what time it is. We're gonna let y'all go. As we said earlier, it's great baby ET. Y'all here, y'all ain't here just for me, y'all here for us. When y'all here, y'all gonna be entertained. Cause that's what we do. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, because we really actually love our subscribers, y'all. We reply to comments. I'm talking about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. Y'all don't believe us? We only got 97, about to hit 100 subscribers. Ask them people that when they comment and message us, literally we message them back. And if we don't message them back immediately, y'all, like we gonna get to y'all like as soon as we get up. But most likely they get messaged back in the middle of the night because we be up roaming around, we don't sleep. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So as I said, man, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. We're gonna holler at y'all. Peace.